ISS live now. 10:48 p.m. NASA's SpaceX 33rd commercial resupply services undocking. Red circle live now. NASA's SpaceX 33rd commercial resupply services undocking.
After the umbilicals retract, the hooks that are currently keeping Dragon attached to the space station will unlatch. There are 2 sets of 6 hooks for a total of 12 hooks. Once that process is complete, Dragon will then be ready to depart from the space station and will begin to move itself further away using its thrusters. Dragon will first execute 2 short thruster firings to undock using a combination of the 12 Draco thrusters around the base of the spacecraft. The first firing will break any stiction between Dragon and the docking port, and then the second firing will slowly back the spacecraft away, and we will have that physical separation. Following physical separation, again planned for 11:05 a.m. Central, 12:05 p.m. Eastern, Dragon will then use its Draco thrusters again to move away from the station in a series of 4 departure burns. These departure burns are carefully choreographed maneuvers that increase the distance between the spacecraft and the space station. Shortly after Dragon completes departure burn, govern of visiting spacecraft either arriving or departing the space station.
Station Houston, we are 5 minutes away from undock. Please pause exercise.
Analysis in space that could support future missions to the Moon and Mars. Again, we are about 2 minutes away from the undocking command being sent. Once the undocking command is sent, the first step will be for the umbilicals to retract. After that, the 12 hooks that are currently keeping Dragon attached to the space station will start to unlatch and those umbilicals were attached following the docking of the Dragon spacecraft back in August, and they help provide data and telemetry between the space station to the Dragon spacecraft. And we have confirmation that those umbilicals have demated. Next up will be the retraction of the 12 hooks that are currently attaching Dragon to the International Space Station. Again, those hooks will drive in 2 sets of 6, and that first set of hooks are currently driving. And this is Mission Control Houston. It's been about 2 minutes since that undock command was sent. Again, the entire undock sequence takes about 5 minutes from the command being sent to the physical separation taking place. So we are about 3 minutes away from that physical separation, and the hooks are currently unlatching. Once all 12 hooks have unlatched, there will be 2 short thruster firings that will help break any stiction, and then the second set of hooks are continuing to drive open, and we are about a minute away from that expected physical separation. We have and the ground. And again, with that undocking confirmed at 11:05 a.m. Central, 12:05 p.m. Eastern, as the space station was traveling 260 statute miles over western Argentina. Again, this marks the completion of NASA's SpaceX 33rd Commercial Resupply Services mission to the space station.
Station Houston, Dragon departure burn 0 complete.
And there you now have a live look of the Dragon spacecraft as it continues to back away from the International Space Station. And we do have confirmation that that first departure burn was completed. That was a 17-second burn and the first of 4 departure burns, which helped to move Dragon further away from the International Space Station. The next burn will be in about 4 minutes, around 11:10 a.m. Central, 12:10 p.m. Eastern, and that is departure burn 1. That burn will last about 24 seconds, and it will help move the spacecraft beyond the keep-out sphere.